hats off to Porter and the University of Oklahoma. That's a good basketball team. In the first half of tonight's game, they played exceptionally well. Give them credit. They were well prepared. They were well coached. And for whatever reason, we did not have our best game. Part of that has to fall upon me. Part of that has to fall upon our players. But we did not play our best, especially in the first half. But again, hats off to Oklahoma.
Was there anything that you really kind of pinpointed that you felt was missing in that first half?
Our effort was bad. Our defense was bad. We turned the ball over 11 times. We shot 2 for 12 from the three. Guys, I don't know what else I can really tell you. You know, you don't win basketball games when you allow people to shoot 50% from the floor. You're not going to win basketball games if you allow people to score 80 points on you. It's just simple math, right? And we've been better. And tonight, for whatever reason, we were not good.
A strength of you guys this year has been turning teams over. You got OU 12 times, which isn't a lot for you guys. Just what struggles were they presenting for you guys in that aspect?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to get your defense set when you don't score offensively. And obviously, in the first half, we shot 7 of 27 and 2 of 12 from the three. So it's, you never get back and get set defensively, and they did a great job in transition. You got to give them credit. They scored, and then they got back, and they got their defense set, and they turned us over 11 times in the first half. Now, we turned it over 5 in the second half, which is much, much better, but you can't spot a good team 20 points and expect to win the basketball game.
Y'all shot about half, maybe less, the number of threes in the second half. Was that just trying to focus on higher percentage shots and hoping defensively y'all could get back into it, or?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've got to figure out a way to manufacture points without the clock ticking, right? How do you do that? You do that by getting to the free throw line, right? We felt like we had to get some points while the clock is stopped. We did a good job offensive rebounding. We just didn't convert. We had 14 offensive rebounds for 16 points, which is not good. And again, give Oklahoma credit, man. Give Oklahoma credit. They the Godwin kid played a fantastic game. They got us in short rolls and in rotations the entire night, especially the first half. Obviously, we changed our defense at halftime, and we were better in the second half. But again, you can't spot somebody 20 points and expect to win. Not a team that should be an NCAA tournament team.
Were they doing anything that you weren't expecting or hadn't seen on film? Like anything that threw you?
No. We were prepared for everything that they did. Were
you liking the shots you were getting in the first half? They just weren't falling? Or was
No. I mean, we shot 12 threes in the first half, right? And we went into the basketball game saying that we weren't going to shoot a bunch of threes, and almost half of our shots are three-point attempts. So we obviously we weren't following the game plan. We didn't have the effort that we needed to, and we didn't have the defensive tenacity that we needed to. I mean, we gave up probably 4 or 5 straight line drives to the basket in the first half by just simply not guarding the basketball. And again, that falls on me, and that falls on the players. But we've got to be better.
So from a shot selection standpoint, would you say the second half was closer to what y'all had game planned for?
Correct.
With so many older, experienced guys, are you a little disappointed in the way that they kind of handled this game? I don't know, maybe did it seem like the moment was a little too big for them, kind of?
I don't. Where do you get that from? The moment's not too big. This is a basketball game in December. We're not playing for the NCAA tournament rights. We're not playing for a conference championship. But give OU credit, man. They were good tonight. Our guys were not.
A couple different times in the first 10 minutes, y'all were able to make them uncomfortable. Y'all got them in. They fouled several times and transitioned different points. Was that, I don't know, did y'all sort of game plan for some of those situations to create some of those?
I mean, we changed ball screen defenses the entire first half. We settled in on something in the second half, and we stuck with it. But in reality, the 4-minute segment where we were +2, we just did a better job taking care of the basketball, and we got a couple scores, and then that allowed us to get our defense back and get set.
Where do you think you guys' turnovers struggles came from? Is it just lack of execution? Is it lack of focus? Kind of where was that?
All of the above, yeah. But let's give them credit. Let's give them credit. I mean, they're a top 40 defense in the country. They turn over people at a high rate, as do we. But you know, we stood a lot, especially in the first half. We're trying to drive lanes, and there's guys that are sitting there, and they attack the basketball. So again, man, you know, give them credit.
Overall, it was your first Bedlam. What do you think about the crowd, at least in a neutral site?
There was no crowd, right? I mean, not Oklahoma State. They were here, but we never gave them anything to cheer about, and that's on us.
Is this tape potentially more valuable as a learning tool for some of these guys going forward than some of the other games?
Every game is a valuable learning tool, right? We have talked over and over about our defense, and we've got to get better. We've got to fix it.
Coach, I know you were able to rebound the ball well tonight. I mean, 39 rebounds to OU's 36. What were your thoughts on the team's rebounds tonight?
Well, when you miss as many shots as we do, you should have a lot of opportunities to rebound, right? And I thought our guys did a good job rebounding. They didn't convert them for points. And so when you don't convert them for points, you don't get rewarded, and you know, it just kind of steamrolls a little bit.
Anything else for Coach?
Yeah, you mentioned Godwin. What made him so tough to play against?
He didn't turn the ball over, right? They put him in those short rolls right around the free throw line. He didn't turn the ball over. He made good reads. You know, something, what's he, a fifth-year guy? Fifth-year guy. It's what fifth-year guys do, right? He's a seasoned veteran, and, you know, he had let me look and see what he had. Yeah, he had 1 assist and 0 turnovers. He had a negative assist-to-turnover ratio coming into the game, had a negative assist-to-turnover ratio last year, right? So give him credit, man. Give him credit. He played well tonight.